sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Every wannabe rock star has all these same tenets in mind when they're thinking about the rock star life, but the road to being a rock star is often not that easy, and neither is growing up as a teenager. And in the next book I'm going to talk to you guys about, I'm going to be discussing Pipeliner by Shawn, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Shawn. Shawn Hartje, or Hart. I don't know if the J is silent. I will put the image up here somewhere so you guys can see the book cover, I should say. This book takes place in the early to mid 90s, and it's kind of a testament to what growing up in the Midwest in the 1990s was like, especially for teenagers who idolized the rock star life and dreamt of moving to places like LA or Seattle to pursue that dream. So today's VEDA Day 3 is all going to be about Pipeliner by Shawn Hartje, or Hart. Again, Shawn, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on this, and I hope you guys enjoy it, Avena Nation. So check this video out. Alright, so synopsis, I'm going to be reading off right here. For 17-year-old Jason Crabb, high school life in the 1990s Idaho is a world of cargo shorts, cassette tapes, and junk food. Plagued equally by algebra and puberty, Jason sets out to find a girlfriend and become a rock guitarist. His quest is irreversibly jolted when he attends a bonfire and meets an alluring girl from the other side of town, and a ragtag crew who are bringing gas lines through the desert in order to keep the lights on in Portland and Seattle, places where Jason hopes to find his nirvana as a guitarist. Meanwhile, things are deteriorating quickly at home. Jason's pediatrician mother, Lee, sadly faces the twilight of her parenting years, while his father, Curtis, contends with the enormity of running a big-ticket research laboratory and coming to terms with his son's wayward path. Pipeliner is at once a coming-of-age love story and a comical timestamp of the early 90s family lifestyle. Set in the fictional Idaho town of Helen Springs, population 58,000, its characters are as vibrant as the lofty peaks and purple sunsets of the high desert. Here we find rich farmers, poor ranchers, dutiful Mormons, government honchos, disgruntled vets, drug-dealing bruisers, irksome teachers, and spirited students, all doing their best to keep the lights on. I must say this novel had some amazing themes flowing throughout the entire course of the novel, including social divide, something that I'm always fascinated to read about, and something that's really relevant in today's world especially. But the social divide that plagues this town is something that I think a lot of people are going to be able to relate to, especially when you're a teenager, you know, torn between what you're being told by your family as opposed to what your heart's telling you, what you feel. It's a struggle for a lot of people, and you know, I can sit here and easily say that everyone should be equal and stuff, but people growing up in a mentality or in a household where they're telling you that that's not the case can make life really difficult when you're mixing two groups of people together. This comes to play when Jason meets this alluring girl from the other side of town, as she has a troubled past and is considered lower class by people such as his parents. A lot of assumptions are made by the upper class people about lower class people, and Jason's kind of caught in the middle of that, between his feelings for this girl and the lifestyle that she leads, and the judgment of his parents, which pushes him further and further away from them. While dealing with his parents, he's also dealing with a drug-fueled teenage experience, and he really does explore the mind of a teenager really well, especially in the 90s, and really explores the male mindset as for teenagers, I should say, which is ruled by sex, drugs, and rock and roll a lot of times. Overall, I think the author did a fantastic job of illustrating what life was like in the 1990s, as well as a small town setting. The Midwest setting is actually a perfect backdrop for a protagonist like Jason Crabbe, who is desperate to make a name for himself and to become something more than what's expected of him. And the challenge that comes with knowing what you want in life and knowing what you want to be in life, but being told that it's not good enough. It's a struggle, and it's about what he does to overcome that struggle and how he handles that struggle that really makes this novel shine. It's a fantastic story by the author, and when you read each line and you get to see what's in protagonist Jason Crabbe's head, you really get to visualize the fire that must be in his eyes when he is pursuing this dream of music and when he's pursuing this passion for this girl. It's something you can really see in your head, and I think that's what makes this novel such a great read. So if you haven't yet, I really highly recommend you guys go get Pipeliner by Shawn, Hartje. I'm going to just say Hartje for now. And I hope you guys pick it up, read it, and enjoy it like I did. It was a great read. I want to say thank you to the author for sending me a copy for an honest review. As always, these are my honest opinions, and thank you for watching this review in beta day 3, guys. If you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me if you did. In the comments below, let me know, have you read this book, and if not, what's the appeal for you? What would make you want to read it, or what book should I read next? Leave your comments down below. Thank you for hanging out with me. Remember, VEDA Nation, keep #hope alive, and I will see you tomorrow for VEDA day 4. Long days and pleasant nights, my friends.